It's crazy. I mean, I don't know that I've seen anything like that in a ballpark where, like, when he's pinch hitting, and I think sometimes he intentionally takes his time getting to the plate because you want to hear one verse after another.
But and the only thing I could, I guess, equate it to is maybe the rally monkey, right, that the Angels had in the early aughts with their thunder sticks and the rally monkey.
You had the Cardinals had the rally squirrel that one year. There's been all kinds of goofy things that teams ride, but this is as sticky as they come. But I'll say this, in all seriousness, Rich, part and kind of the vibe he brings to the team is part of the reason why I think this team has been so hot for the last month. I mean, you see during the games how much fun they have in the dugout, right?
Oh, gosh,
and I know
the
when
dance
you're winning,
parties?
it's easy to have fun.
Right.
But they're like that all the time. This had been a tighter team. No better example from even Steven Strasburg. You know, he used to walk around like, his dog just died every day of the week. And he's hugging it out in the dugout. And these guys are bouncing around and dancing. Yeah, you called it, man. This is as hot of a team as you can find in the month of October, and, man, they're having fun.
And the thing that's even more remarkable about it is, Tom, I was in the stadium. We did the, our show from the All-Star game there last year, and it felt like a farewell to Bryce during that home run derby, and everybody sensed it, everybody knew it, and everybody read into it that that's the death of the franchise. For years to come, and instead now they're in the World Series. It's unbelievable. I mean that as the backdrop to all of this has been remarkable. How did it happen?
Yeah, don't forget they started 19-31 too, and Davey Martinez's job was being called into question. Yeah, I think it happened, Rich, at this time of year at least, because this is the first time in all these postseasons that the Nationals have been playing from the underdog role. They didn't have a lot of expectations in the past. They had great pitching, Harper, as you mentioned, winning division titles, taking game fives at home, and they would lose those games. But this is the first time where it was like, all right, they're a good team, but, let's see what they do against the Braves, the Dodgers, the class of the National League, and now the 107-win Astros team. They've been in a really, really good spot now for a while. I mean, this is now, I think it's 32 days they've lost 2 games. It's like they've forgotten how to lose. And not even that break, the 6 days off between the NLCS and the World Series has stopped this team at all. I'll tell you right now, this game, obviously it's a must-win game for the Astros, right? You can't go down 3-0. Zach Greinke has to really go out and just deal tonight because the Nationals have so much confidence. The only way to knock them back a bit is to have your pitcher just throw a gem and put some doubt in their minds. Because right now they're starting this game expecting to win, the Nationals.
Well, I shouldn't say there's no way, but when the Astros acquired Greinke at the deadline, they didn't have this type of start in mind for him, right? This is
no
an interesting spot.
They went to this World Series with Cole and Verlander at home. They'd never lost back-to-back days all year, and they lose both of them at home, where they've just been incredibly good at home. So now Greinke, you're right, is in the situation of not just being a guy to fill out the rotation. He has to be a stopper. And this is a guy who started 5 postseason games in his career on the road, and he's never won any of them. I mean, he's only one of about 4 or 5 pitchers who's never won a postseason start on the road with 5 chances or more. Hasn't pitched well this postseason. Going in with extra rest, and he's not been good on extra rest. He's in a tough spot here. There's a ton of pressure on Zach Greinke tonight, but as I said, it's on his shoulders because someone's going to have to cool down that lineup.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.